We all know Google is the head honcho of the internet ecosystem, and they know it. Google.com alone counts 95 billion search traffic from January 2026 alone. That's a billion with a B. That's not their only website. YouTube.com is another 50 billion in web traffic. It's clear that internet users prefer Google. Even if you're on iOS, the default browser, Safari, is just Google playing cosplay. Google's Android dominates phone operating systems at almost 70% globally. Now let me ask you this. Since you're watching this video on YouTube, why not use other video sharing platforms like Rumble or Vimeo? It's not like you're forced to view a handful of websites like North Korea's intranet. It's because everything's on here. You may not see your favorite creators on Rumble or Vimeo, or you may not see any content about a specific video game. Google knows this, and they take advantage of it. You get stuffed 40-second unskippable ads just to watch the new Mr. Beast video. And if you figure pay for YouTube Premium, you'll find out you still get ads even after paying $8 a month. Features that used to be free, such as adding a video to queue, at least on mobile, is behind a paywall. Vimeo, for example, doesn't have ads, but why not switch over? Because it's not the same. Outside of YouTube, Google as a search engine is still preferred because you can find what you're searching for easier. Well, except up until 3 years ago, where if you're trying to find a new laptop, you get half the page full of sponsored shopping. Ads are fine, but Google takes things too far from showing blatant scams to literal corn. On top of ads, they sell your data under the name personalized ads, which is just another way Google is saying they track you. Google has this setup where you have to toggle off personalized ads 3 times in 3 separate menus. Say you got a brand new phone and wanted to look up some recipes. The default browser is likely Google Chrome. In 2021, Google paid Apple over $26 billion to be the default search engine. Most users have sort of a Stockholm syndrome with Google, so they stay because there is intentional friction in switching the browser. And as usual, humans take the path of least resistance. If you hypothetically switch your browser to Firefox or Brave, watching YouTube is still contributing to Google. Though there is some good news. In the European Union have passed Digital Markets Act that regulates the default search engine by, upon the first startup, requires companies like Apple and Google to give the users a choice to install a specific search engine because they were concerned that it would lead to self-preferencing. The Digital Markets Act also covers other malicious anti-consumer measures, such as paying to reject website cookies. The law requires that cookies can only be placed with a user's consent. Forcing you into an ultimatum of consent to being tracked across the web or pay to not consent is not consent at all. So at least something is being done. Anyway, hope you have a good morning, day, or night. Peace.